Let's pray for the best. Oh, you guys are gonna be so mad at me. I said I was gonna be on at 2 and it's 7 o'clock at night. Woo, I'm in trouble. Oh, you know what? You guys, you know what? I need a new controller. Because the cord, I like it plugged in. I'm really weird with response time, and I can feel a lag with Bluetooth, and my cord is getting loose. Hey, what's up, Canada? Are you actually from Canada? All right. Now I gotta see why I'm not seeing you in my chat over here. What's up, Botrix? Wait, oh, Botrix, that's... Oh, that's my thing. I'm starting to figure stuff out. What's up, Tanks? I'm just getting a couple things situated here. Guys, guess what? I got my response time down to 7 seconds. It went from like 36 seconds to 7 seconds. It took me like 2 hours to figure it out, but I figured it out. So now, you don't have to wait 3 years for me to see your messages and reply. I'm just doing a couple of things here, guys, before we start. I should have some music when we start, huh? Some Britney Spears or something. I need to turn the sound off on my end. God, I need to learn how to, I need to make a checklist of everything I need to do before I go live. There we go. I need to learn how to,
So
today we are going to
checklist.
get the math, everything in the Mastodon before I go live. The elephant. There we go. I need to learn. What's up, everybody? Contra Dragon. That's a cool name. Contra Dragon. What's up, Johnny? And you are from Canada? That's cool, man. I know it's kind of late, guys. I promised I'd be on earlier yesterday, but I had family down from out of state, so they went home, so I had to say goodbye and all that, but we are good to go now. Let me toggle the borders on this. I'm trying to remember. I should have gotten rid of the borders. There we go. What's up, Astrophilic? How's everyone doing tonight? I'm going to clear that that roadblock before we go get the elephant. It's almost Friday. Everyone excited? Oh, if you guys are in school, you guys just started school, huh? So summers go quick. And my delay should be 7 seconds now, around there. That's a big improvement from like 35 seconds. There's a bunch of trucks we can choose from. But I think I'm going to use the Dairy Longhorn, I think, as my high saddle to go get that, the coils. What's up, Joshua? How's my mic sounding, guys? If you guys hear any more artifacts, like weird sounding things, let me know, because if this continues, I'm just going to buy a new mic. But it seemed to fix itself, for the most part. And I should have put chains on this, but it's okay. I'm pretty close to home, let me think. I think it might be okay. We're just delivering 2 spare parts. The 9500? I don't think I kitted one of those out. You want me to use the 9500 for the high saddle to get the coils over? For the elephant? I was kind of set on using the dairy. But we'll see. I can kit one out real quick. I mean, I don't mind. I'm here to check out all the trucks I barely use, so. Today was great. My brother was down from Tennessee, my dad was down from Arizona, and they left today, so I got to say goodbye. We went and had lunch and everything. That's why I'm on so late, because I had family in town, but they went home, they're on their way home, so now my schedule will be set in stone for the most part. Unless something changes, because, you know, life be lifing sometimes. But other than that, it's great. I am so ready for summer to be over. I'm so tired of the heat. I'm in California, so it's just always hot. But I should be happy actually because my brother was saying like in Tennessee, it's like 90% humidity. No, thank you. And I love the step, guys. I love this little truck. I wouldn't mind having an old truck like this in real life. Use the GM mod. What's the G? Oh, the GMC. Sorry. Typo. But yeah, you guys should notice that the response time's a lot better now. Not gonna lie, I dreaded this map. The first, yeah, it's gonna be brutal. You start high school in a week and a half. Oh wow, man! I notice I have a younger crowd in here sometimes. I gotta make sure I don't cuss, because you guys don't even know what cuss words are yet. I'm just kidding. But that's cool. I wish I had the internet when I was 11, 12, 13. I didn't have the internet until I was 15 years old. Alright. And that was in 19... No, not in, it was like 2001. I mean, I had internet prior, but it was dial-up with the phone. And it took about probably 2 hours to download one song. And if anybody called the house, it would disconnect the line and you'd lose all your... It was horrible. This map is brutal. There's not really shortcuts. You can't fix this bridge. It's not... Literally everything you do, you have to just take the long way around. That's crazy. But I could be wrong. I think there's another roadblock right there. How do you get this this truck? I believe... Help me out here, guys. Is this truck in Glades? I think it's in Glades. The ever so fun map where you farm. But I think this is where you get that. Or is that the 310E? I forget. They still use landlines? Yep, my aunt still uses a landline. She said she'll never get rid of it because she actually made a good point. If internet goes out, power goes out, everything goes out, landlines still work. It's pretty crazy because it's like an analog signal and you have no power in your house and you can still use landlines. Yeah, Glades, thank you. I forget a lot of things. But I hope you guys are noticing a better delay. It should only be about 7-8 seconds now. I was listening to my playback last night and yeah, it was like a 35-second delay. That's insane. No problem, Hoogs. But yeah. Actually, I was kind of scared to take the pike out here. It's not doing too bad, actually. I think they might have nerfed the ice just a little bit. The ice here isn't as bad as like in Maine. God, that ice is brutal in Maine. Yo, what's up, off-road? I think we have a lot of people that were here yesterday. I think we're just missing customs. I'm tripping if I think I can get over that. Probably just gonna dig myself a hole, guys. I like to start off with the smaller trucks and work my way up. I don't like just grabbing the best truck and just going for it. I've been wanting to watch on these streams, but I've been working late until now. Cool, man. Well, welcome. Work, man. Gotta love it. Yep. This ain't gonna work, guys. I might have to leave a ferry here. Like, leave my burlap here and just help trucks across. Because I just wanted to take this guy to... It's just two cargo. That's all I need. So I'm probably gonna have to switch to... My Paystar will do much better. Let's just take that. What's up, kickstand? Kickstands. Dude, when I was a kid, we all took the kickstands off your bike. If you kept your kickstand on your bicycle, you were like kind of like a nerd. Little axe. Which one? This one that I'm driving right now, or the one prior? Man, these roads are slippery. The one prior, it's not a mod. It's called the Step Pike. It's a little truck, and you can get it in the Glades, I believe. Or is it DLC? Yeah, I mean, it is part of the DLC, but no, it's not a mod. So it's with the paid DLC. It's a really good truck. I am in the process of unlocking the elephant. I got to pick up 2 pieces of cargo to clear an obstruction in the road, and then I'm gonna actually we can all pick a truck together to throw the high saddle on, and we have to deliver these huge heavy coils over to the area over there, and then it'll give us the elephant. And I've never driven the elephant. I've never used it ever, so kind of excited about that. And I'm still getting used to, like, I don't know if you guys have ever streamed before, but it takes a lot of brain power to play, read, think about what you're going to say, plot out your route, everything all at the same time. It's pretty crazy. And I'm going to play it safe, guys. I'm just going to go really slow. You want me to use the Atom? With a T? The Atom? I mean, the Atom's a really long truck. I mean, is that a good high saddle truck? 'Cause it doesn't have super big tires, but it can go through anything. That thing can go through anything. Because I really don't mind what we use to get it. Guys, guess what else I got today? It got sent to me like an hour ago. And this is how much I love you. I got early access, or I guess you can call it early access, but open beta key for Battlefield 6. And I was like, I promised I'd go live, so I'm not going to install it yet. But I can't wait to try it. I'm a huge Battlefield guy. But I haven't really loved a Battlefield game since Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 1. Those are my 2 favorites. And of course the ones way prior to that, back in like 2003. I think we might have better luck through the left over here. Yeah, I got a free key just by watching a main stream. Just go on Twitch. Just make sure you're oh crap, there's a fly in my house. Make sure your Twitch is linked up to your EA account, and just watch a live stream. You can even just mute it. Just go to the most popular live stream on Twitch and just watch it for like a couple hours, and eventually they'll just send you a key. I was like, sweet! Because the open beta isn't open until the 9th, but you can get like a pre-beta if you do that. And it looks amazing. The game looks absolutely amazing. I'm gonna get over here, and I'm gonna back up a little bit and save. I'm gonna bring the step over here. I might just keep him on this side of the map. Sometimes I play maps where I don't even do any objectives at first, and I just get a bunch of trucks spread out all over the map. I don't play PvP as much anymore. Me either. I'm not a big competitive online guy anymore. I used to be, but I don't know what changed. I think it's just because I got older. I used to be a big competitive StarCraft player. StarCraft 1 and 2. Yeah, the Call of Duties call of copy and pastes. And what was the last one called? Call of Duty Black Ops 6. It honestly just looks like it's turning into Fortnite. Like Cardi B skins and like emote dances and stuff. Like when I played Call of Duty, I wanted realism, like military. I didn't want like unicorn guns and I don't know. It just seemed very like a free-to-play game or something. I don't know. It just didn't feel like Call of Duty anymore. And I'm glad Battlefield didn't do that. Freightliner M9A11. I'm trying to picture that in my head. It's definitely not a truck I've used much because I would know right off the top of my head. So I probably don't have much of an opinion on it. Which means I need to test it. That's why we're on this map too. Like, that's probably why I'm going to use the Atom. Because I haven't used it much. I'm trying to stay away from a lot of trucks that I've used a lot. And I neglected this truck a lot too in the past. But this is a great truck to have. You stopped playing after Cold War? Man, I don't even remember which one that was in the series. What map should you do? Well, where are you at in the game? Did you just finish a map, or are you halfway through the game and you're trying to figure out what map to do next? You know, I'm gonna have to get like excuse me, can't even talk. A system to where we can make polls, because like everybody wants me to, you know, do a different truck, and we can kind of vote which truck I should use next. Yeah, you kept playing because your friends wanted to play. Yeah, I get that. And you know, if there is a game that you don't really enjoy much alone, you can make it better. I mean, it's better when you play it with friends, even if it's a game you don't like. Yeah, I'm on, hey Lockheed, yeah, I'm on late today. I had family out of state in, and I had to say my goodbyes and all that stuff, but they left home today, so all my time is free, and my schedule's gonna be on point now. Unless we have an earthquake and everything goes to hell, because we had 3 earthquakes. Those things were scary. Can the Mastodon use low saddle? No, I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I would think no. It's a very tall truck. That's right, you can't sneak through here. Technically, I could. I could probably squeeze through there, but I'm not going to try. And just so you know, I don't know this map at all, guys, so. Off-road king, it can use low saddle? The M1960, oh, is that, wait, that's not the truck that's on the cover of the game, is it, right? I'm brain farting right now. Hey Levy, this is Quebec. My favorite map? That's a hard question. Because you can ask me what was my favorite map back in the day, or I would have to say right now my 2 favorite maps are probably Scandinavia and British Columbia. I really like British Columbia. British Columbia is a good map to go to after you do a really hard map. It's a breath of fresh air. Scandinavia ain't that hard either, but Scandinavia is the only snow map that I like. And when the sun goes down, it has a really cool sunset and everything. You see like a bunch of purples. I forget the name of the mod, but in the description, I need to make a list of all the mods because I keep forgetting what they're called off the top of my head. But this might be a pack of Shoems. I'll write it out after. I'll make a list, because I only have like maybe 4 mods installed, but 2 of them are, there's 2 separate sideboard mods that I have installed, and I don't remember the names of them off the top of my head. I have never finished a map. Well, have you at least? I mean, there's maps that I haven't completed because I don't do all the trial tests, the tests. I've never actually 100%ed this game. I'm not really an achievement unlocker quest kind of guy. I won't sit there and do all the time trials and all that stuff. Those don't really excite me much. But if you don't have Scandinavia, I would really pick that up. That is a really good map. That's another good map. I need to finish North Carolina. Don't get Tennessee. Honestly, they should just release Tennessee for free. I liked Yukon. Maine is really hard. Maine is a cool map too. It's just really hard. Dude, I've done that time trial so many times. Well, in hard you can only do it 3 times, but I know what you're talking about. It's a great way to get XP quick and money. And guys, is this gonna be a roadblock that you can't fix? I'm gonna be so mad if that's a roadblock you can't fix. Because if it is, that means they're just getting worse with their map designs. Got 14 on sale. Nice. I actually bought everything in this game in increments. I didn't buy any of the year passes because I thought I'm so dumb. Because I thought I would get bored. I didn't want to just pay for them all at the same time, so I just bought them one at a time, and I ended up just buying everything. But it's okay. It's worth it. I love this game. But actually, with British Columbia, it's such an easy map. You can literally shoot from, you start a new game, you can shoot from Michigan straight to British Columbia. This is, huh? Unless it's in a contract. See, this is really dumb. I don't know why they do this. I'm gonna have to just go through here, but look at this. Oh my god. When they do this, it's almost not fun to play. If you can't like improve your game, like if you can't improve your environment to make things easier and for the future, and they force you to just take the same route every single time, that's the kind of things that annoy me. But I could be wrong. It could be in a contract. But I want the elephant. We'll worry about that later. So we'll play Snowrunner their way right now, where they want us to suffer. You're working your way to get all? Yeah, it's fun, man. It takes about 1,100 hours to beat everything. That's an average, I guess. You know what? I haven't even looked at anything of Season 16. I don't want any spoilers. I kind of want it just to come out, and I just want to throw it on with you guys and just see what happens. I mean, I used to do that when I was younger. I would want like all the information, and I'd watch every trailer and like, you know, all this stuff. Now I kind of like just to be surprised, even if it's underwhelming, even if I don't like it. Is this where Walter White is up here with Jesse? Straight unlocking the Mac defense and the Kenworth. I mean, I will admit though, I know I made the video on the Mac defense. It is a good truck. Don't get me wrong. And British Columbia, you unlock 2 really good trucks. Normally it's like 1 good truck and 1 truck that's like not so good, but the defense and the Kenworth are both good trucks. especially for how easy of a map it is. You can jump from Michigan straight over there and get those trucks right away. Woo! What map should you do? I mean, just depends on where you're at and what trucks you have in your garage. I mean, I wouldn't want to throw you on a hard map right now and you only have, you know, a few trucks. And I don't know how much money you got in the bank. I wouldn't want you to go somewhere where you just run out of money and you give up and uninstall the game. Between playing this game and Roadcraft and Zelda, it's gonna take me forever. Oh man, Zelda! I love Zelda. I haven't played a Zelda game since Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. I've been thinking about picking up a Switch to play. What's the best Zelda in the past like 10 years? Yeah, the suspension on this truck is pretty stiff. This is a very early game truck, actually. And it's cheap, too. It's only like 70 grand. And when I first started playing this game, I would never buy it because I only wanted trucks with S-tier engines. How's the delay seem, guys? A lot better tonight? Because 35 seconds was just insane. I could have been like finished with the whole map and you guys would still be watching me. Dawn? Hey, I like Dawn. It's small, it's challenging, it's like a little, how do you call it? Like a little park. Don't let the small size fool you. There's some parts in that map that are just treacherous. You got 14 trucks and 3100 level 9. Okay. I always check to make sure I'm not grabbing the wrong thing, because sometimes I still do it, sometimes rare, but I still do it. But I'll grab vehicle spare parts when it asks for service spare parts or vice versa, and I'll get all the way to my destination and I'll have the wrong thing. Yes, yeah, this is the 5070, and I'm kind of using it right now too because I just got my new graphics card, the 5070, so I thought that was kind of funny. Alright, let's make a route back. Have any of you guys played this map? Like, is there any better way back? Because I gotta bring these all the way back over here, which is crazy. Because I'm picking up the trailer from right here somewhere. But I don't really... I could come right here. I'm gonna do that. So, you really gotta look. Because it doesn't really give you, like, visually any obvious routes that you should take. And if this is like Alaska, this is all going to be really thick snow. You guys remember in Alaska, anything along the pipeline was super thick. Man, I think my best bet is just the way back I came. Unless... You know what? Let's try this way. Just because I don't like going back the same way every time. This is going to be a very tedious map. Oh, that's not going to work. We're going to have to, You know what, we'll get to here and then figure it out. You think I'm gonna get stuck there? I was gonna just stick to the sides. Ice roads north of the garage. Oh, there's an upgrade here too. Screw it, I'm just gonna try it. I'll go really slow. You'll be surprised what you can do in this truck. Does look like Alaska, huh? I was just talking about the pipes right there. Alaska was brutal. I took my truck, I forget what truck I was in. It was probably the Royal BM17, but when I first started, I always thought the shortest route was the fastest. And I followed the pipes all the way to get the Hummer 2, and it took me like an hour of going like half a mile an hour. Heck yeah, I'm gonna be putting that diff lock to work. Alright, let's see what we have here. Actually, it'd be smarter to go left, I think. But what do I know? I'm just a doctor. As long as it's not like the ice at Maine. What map? What map should you... Are you still asking what map you should do? Will you use Tatra Force today? I mean, I'm down to use the Tatra Force. I can't even remember the last time I tried the Tatra Force. Ice Road Truckers. I tried watching that show. I couldn't get into it. This map is brutal though. There's nowhere in this map that we're just going to be cruising, you know, like going a good speed. This is just going to be the crawler map. Absolutely insane. It's amazing what dually tires can do though, especially when they're OHDs. Those heavy tires are amazing. Do you know why the Lodestar is so bouncy? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's little. Maybe it's because it's a little truck and it's trying to be a pickup truck and it has too stiff a suspension. But then again, you can put that fuel tank on the back, so it needs and all that weight with the toolkit and everything. But it's not as bouncy as the the Crocodile's not as bouncy as it either, and it can hold a bigger tank. So I need to give Ice Road Truckers another shot. Because sometimes when I'm gaming, I'm not streaming and stuff, I like to have a show in the background. And I haven't been watching anything lately because I can't find anything good. Yeah, hardwired your brain to love semi-trucks. Yeah. I've always loved off-roading and stuff. Something about it. Yo, Customs, there you are. I was just saying, you're the only one that's not in here tonight, and there you are. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna get real tired of looking at snow. Gold Rush? Gold Rush. Is that the one where they're on that island and they've been looking for gold forever? Or something like that? I like gold. I would love a show like that. I've always wanted to go like panning for gold and stuff. That's really cool. I'm big into like Western stuff. The game Red Dead Redemption 2 did that to me. Oh, the BM17 raised? Ooh, that's risky. I always kept mine lowered because that thing is tippy. Alright, we did it, guys. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Only burned through a half a tank of gas. And I probably should have knocked on wood. It's just some companies making a show about them using excavators and trucks trying to find gold. Just trying to find it. But they're probably at a location that they're supposed to be prospecting though, right? Like it's known to have gold. I was in New York when I was a kid, and there's this thing called Herkimer diamonds. I mean, they're not worth like real diamonds, but we went in like this mine, and you can like, you got like this axe, and you like mine for them and stuff. It's pretty cool. Herkimer diamonds. I'm sure some of you guys heard of it on the East Coast. I was herding sheep, like for real, or like in a video game. Because if you're talking about in real life, that's amazing. The other day, my buddy played Snowrunner with me for the first time, and he said for the game called Snowrunner, there isn't a lot of snow. No, he ain't. He's not wrong. And I'm glad that every map isn't snow, because it's bright. Yeah, high gear ain't gonna work anywhere. My go-to is, for scouting, my go-to is the crocodile. I absolutely love the crocodile. But it can't handle super rough terrain. I mean, it can, but it's a little slower. But no, it's the crocodile. If I had to choose, I love the crocodile. If you haven't, it's probably one of the best DLCs I've ever bought. Yay, fuel. I think the worst DLC I've ever bought is those Jeeps. Those Jeeps are worthless. I mean, they're cool, but I would rather drive the Scout 800. Oh, with hard mode, you have to start a whole brand new game regardless. The DLC, the crocodile, it's its own DLC. It doesn't even come with a map, I believe. You just Google the crocodile. I think it's like $3 or something. I think it's just by itself, but I could be wrong. Okay, I gotta sit up. This is gonna be tip central. This is where we tip, and I have lowered suspension on this. I don't have the raised. If any truck has like the biggest tires you can get, and you can still put the lowered suspension on it, I normally get it. Well, Levi, it all depends on how comfortable you are with the game. If you feel like you're struggling already in normal mode, I would say just continue normal mode. But if you feel like you want more challenge, up. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. I don't have a crane on me. But if you are feeling like it's too easy, just go to hard mode. Alright, that gives me an excuse to get another truck out there. Like my Bandit. Just remember, in hard mode, you just gotta take it really slow. Really, really slow. And there's kind of a cheat code. We didn't have this back in the day, but if you get the DLC, the JAT tire DLC, it'll let you put mud tires on your truck at like level 4, so you can just scream through Michigan super easy. Because what is it, level 12, 13 before you can even get mud tires normally? I pulled a Droogs. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention like I'm telling you guys, it's hard to talk and read chat and play at the same time, but I'm gonna get better. But this is like my favorite vehicle right here. I wish you could put the TMHS ones on here. These are the HMS ones. They're not as good, but the Rezvani 6x6. Yeah. It'd be cool if they released like a whole open world map, like just one huge map, and it was just only for scouting. That'd be cool. And it had like different regions, and every region is like has a different sector of difficulty with like Easter eggs and stuff. Don't get me wrong, when I first got this truck, I hated it as well. It was just a tip machine. But once you get to know it and you give it a chance, you'll love it. It's just so small and nimble, and I love the suspension on it. I don't know, it has a lot of character. It's hard to explain. And I have my my crane flipped around because it contacts with the cab, and you have more flex. See how I like how the body flexes on this thing. And I have the second to the weakest engine installed, so I get way better gas mileage. It lags. Does anybody have the Switch 2? I wonder how many FPS this runs on the Switch 2. I wonder if it runs at a full 60, because I heard it runs at 30 frames per second on the Switch regular. The Fuel Mule. If this truck didn't have a roof rack, I wouldn't use it. It'd be worthless. But this thing's so fun. Yeah, listening to music or audiobook when you play, yeah. Yeah, if I didn't have you guys on chat, I'd definitely be listening to music or listening to YouTube, anything. Sometimes I'll just put abstract noise on too. So, oh, it's 7:56 a.m. instead of 3 a.m. Yeah. Did you stay up all night, or did you just wake up? And it's Hyson? Hyson. Someone was telling me that the burlap can float in water. I haven't tried it yet. But I believe it has huge tires. You have the Switch as well. It's definitely 30 FPS. Ooh, that's brutal. I mean, not as brutal as like a first-person shooter at 30 FPS, because this game is very low motion. That's why I can stream this at 2K, guys, because I can bump up my settings really good on my OBS. If I had these settings and tried playing like Call of Duty or something, it would be all blurry and laggy. Oh, it can't? Okay, so somebody in the comments lied to me. Ban them. I'm just kidding. You know what truck kind of feels floaty though? Is that It's that one I just bought for somebody a week ago or whatever. The Chevy truck that has 6 wheels. It kind of looks funny. I guess it was like a project somebody did in their garage. Some stupid kid show. I actually want to watch the first 2 seasons. I was talking to my lady about this, about SpongeBob. The first 2 seasons of SpongeBob is completely different than all the other ones. It was more aimed for adults. Not aimed for adults, but it had a lot more adult humor. Earth Roamer. Alright. I gotta be careful. Because the bandit hates gravity. The Apache, thank you. Yeah, the Apache. That thing, there's something funky with the physics on that thing. You played pirated game? Ooh. I wouldn't put that out in the public. But no, 16 isn't out yet. I don't think 16 comes out until like the end of the year, right guys? It does float like a boat in the water. I noticed that. I really wish you could disengage the all-wheel drive and diff lock on this truck. You'd be able to save so much fuel. But in this map, not really. You practically have to have it on constantly in this map. The Apache. Yeah, I guess somebody built that truck as a project car in their garage with a friend, and somehow Snowrunner found out about it and just made it. Take it in some water, kickstand. In some like a foot of water. You know, it just feels weird. It feels like you're floating on top of the water and not going forward. Alright. Everything on this map, guys, is going to be at a snail's pace. Well, unless I just start jumping in like really OP trucks and just tackling it. But I do need to think about where I want to put a mobile fuel station. But I normally do that once I figure out which routes I take mostly. Yeah, oh, even, dude, my computer is like top of the line, and even with the fastest SSD you can buy, my game still like freezes up for a couple seconds when it saves. Oh, now my question is, with the Switch, the most taxing areas in this game is when you drive through water. It's really hard on the CPU. Have you guys noticed on the Switch that it gets really laggy when you go through water? Yeah, it's super CPU. It's hard on your CPU, not your GPU, because it has to, excuse me, render all the physics of the water. And you can't really turn it down that much in the settings. Man, I made this custom scenario to where it doesn't get dark, because doing dark on stream is kind of lame. But now I kind of miss the weather not changing. I mean, I miss it changing. But I'm going to start a brand new game with you guys. I'm going to start in Michigan. I'm going to go through every single map. We don't have to do them in order, but we can like vote for which map we want to do next. But we're going to be starting with all the noob trucks. All the little loners. But those are my favorite trucks. The Dawn in the Swamp. Oh yeah, Dawn Swamp, yeah. A lot of water there. The more the water, the worse. The worse it is. I found that out because I was playing on my gaming laptop, and when I went through water, my fans would go shh, like 100% and like almost blow up. So I can only imagine what the Switch does when you go through water. It's probably crying. Guys, I might just pick these up and finish the job with the bandit, to be honest. Actually, maybe not, because the bandit is so tippy. The sign itself is more dangerous than the road that it's warning you about. And that's facts. A Volvo. Okay. Let me think here. Because my brain just wants to go over there and just pick them up, but that's not a smart move. We have to be very careful here. Okay, that's good there. I'm going to put cranes on all of my trucks from here on out. Because this terrain is nutty. There we go. Sorry guys. I don't talk when I'm like focusing super hard. Because I don't want you guys to just watch me flip all the time. That'd be boring. Okay. And the crane on the bandit is actually really good. I love this thing. What do you guys think? Maybe I should just take the bandit, huh? Let's do it. Screw it. I did hear that Roadcraft had better cameras and stuff for the crane. I heard the cranes are way easier to use. Volvo does make some pretty nice dump trucks. Oh, you opened up the 420? Dude, the 420 is crazy, man. I mean, it can't do much, but in comparison, like, for the tire rating on that thing, they're at 8. So like the P16 tires that can like pretty much get through anything, those tires are only rated at 3.5. So for the mud tires on the 420 to be 8s, it's just, it'll go through anything. Except ice. It really struggles on ice. You guys have bad allergies? My allergies have been so bad because we've had fires over here. For some reason, with the smoke and the heat and everything, it's just bad. My eyes just water. Always turn into gravity. Whenever you see gravity going down, turn into it. Like that. The 420, yeah, it's boring. Absolutely boring. It's good for rescuing vehicles. It can pull anything out of a truck, or out of a bog, whatever you're in. But as for like scouting an entire map just using the 420, absolutely boring. I was gonna steal some fuel from the 5070, but I changed my mind. I think we're gonna be okay. And when you play hard, I always, well, at least I do. I always turn my engine off when I'm doing routes, when I'm plotting my routes. Every little drop counts. Because I have had instances where I was like 10 feet away from my fuel tanker. or the gas station and ran out of fuel. Actually, can I? See, you have roads, but they just don't go anything. And I'm not going to risk jumping off these cliffs, so I'm just going to play it safe. Come this way. Yeah, so very slow and clumsy. And it doesn't have a snorkel. It's actually supposed to be an amphibious vehicle, but you can seriously drown in a puddle with that thing. And the snorkel's in the back, or the intake is in the back. How doing fix temporary account on PC? I'm not sure that question. Do you guys know what he's asking? I'm trying to think of a truck that everybody loves that I don't really care for. Do you guys have one of those trucks where everyone like praises it but you don't like it? Oh yeah, somebody last night showed me a really cool spreadsheet that Map Runner had that I didn't even know. It tells you. I should link all this stuff. All this stuff's going to be in the Discord. I'm working on our Discord, guys. All the information, every mod I use, everything is going to be in there. But there's a whole chart for every single tire in the game. And like all the weird special ones too, like the Apache tires. But really good chart. And there's a whole nother chart too that this one's gonna just like way overwhelm you. But this has every single tiny stat of every vehicle. Like engine torque, mass with wheels, torque to mass ratio, like how much it weighs with the wheels, without the wheels. It's nuts. And I don't understand why Saber doesn't put at least some of this information into the game. It's silly to me. I can link you guys. I can link it to you guys real quick. Hold on. So this is. Oh no! I almost closed you guys out. I'm an idiot. This is the one. Or this is a link. Can I even put links through here? I'm sure I can. I'm the owner. That's the one for tires. And this one is for every specification you can think of. Well, if you like looking at charts, you have a lot to look at here, because there is a lot of information in there. The Discord is not up yet. I'm working on the Discord. I've been kind of falling behind because my family's been in town and stuff, but I will have the Discord up by this weekend. Oh yeah, you did ask about the custom color scheme. So it turns out I was playing on the old version with Season 14 yesterday. I updated the game. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I was a little confused with what you're asking. But yeah, updates are important. But yeah, Contra, I'm gonna have that Discord up soon. It's gonna be really nice to have too, so I can update you guys. Because I was thinking, I forgot who mentioned to make one. It was a really good idea, because I was thinking like, how do I let you guys know about things without actually like making a video or something, or telling you live? But it's gonna be great. Before Discord back in the day, we would have forums, but forums aren't really a thing anymore. Alright. God. I can't believe it's taking this long to do one tiny little mission. But once we get this road cleared up, we are going for the map. I keep calling it Mastodon. They're both animals, yes. The elephant. And I was thinking about making a playlist of music too, and a section of the Discord where you guys can like recommend songs, and I'll put them in the playlist, you know, to play low in the background while we're gaming and stuff. Because it'd be cool to have a little bit of music in the background. You hate the white Western Star? Oh man, why? What about it that you don't like? If you had to like be specific. But to be fair, I didn't like the white Western Star at first either. There was a lot of trucks I didn't like at first. But just like anybody that's new, I wanted all the 8x8s with all the S tier engines, with all-wheel drive and diff lock always on, and I would give nothing else a chance. And then that's when the game got boring, because I was playing the whole game with 3 vehicles. Flat nose vehicles? Flat nose. Flat nose, kind of like the Azov? Okay, we need to get in low gear. Something's acting funky here. God, that sun is absolutely brutal. I have like a personal Discord, but I don't have one set up for us, like a whole channel. I'm working on that. Oh, like highway trucks? Yeah, there's a bunch of good ones. I don't even know where to start. I'm really liking that C500. That C500 is awesome. This snow is like looking at the sun. Is there anybody in here that doesn't play Snowrunner? That just watches? Because I know there's a lot of they're called popcorn gamers. My lady's sister is a popcorn gamer. She doesn't play video games at all, but she'll sit there and watch people do like entire playthroughs. Man, I forgot how good these HMS1 tires are on here. Super nice on ice. You have 600 hours? That's a good amount of time. The P2W ratio is going to be similar to the P16, P12. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just something you don't like, you can't put your finger on it. I know how that works. I know how that goes. The White Western Star is it's a very worked-in truck. It's loosey-goosey. But it is an old truck too. It was it's from 1967. You reached 100 hours. Congratulations. You just began. I wonder where most people are at 100 hours. I'm gonna guess, like, if you're doing everything like 100%ing, I'd probably say at least into Tamir, your third map. Do not get digital, get it physical. It's cheaper. Oh, okay. Does it run better or anything being physical? Because it's taking information off the disk or whatever? Probably not. You probably have to install it to the hard drive. The Crocodile is amazing, but no, it's not good at pulling heavy loads. Honestly, the Crocodile should have been in the Scout class, in my opinion. Sometimes I forget that it's even in the off-road class. But it's a good truck. And it's really fun to drive first-person view. Really? Normally, physical is way more. Because you have to pay for the actual physical copy. But I guess that changes after time, after it's been out for a long time. The most I ever spent on a video game, and I'll never do it ever again in my entire life, was Starfield. I paid $100 for the pre-release, the early access or whatever, and I'll never do that again in my life. Because that game was not that good. Do you guys actually just play on the Switch Just with the small screen, or do you actually hook it up to the TV and stuff? You wish they had army trucks in Mud Runner? Oh, from Mud Run? Dude, Mud Runner. I need to do another replay of that game. Mud Runner actually has better physics than Snowrunner. The folding logging trailers, yes. I wonder if they had a problem with the engine or something with the physics. Like it was too hard to like rewrite the code for it or something, I don't know. Oh, the Churchill crocodile. What are you playing, like War Thunder and stuff? Or World of Tanks? I'll tell you what, the most fun I've ever had playing tanks in any game was, God, what was it? Hell Let Loose. It's super realistic. Probably the game engine, yeah. And I feel like there's a lot of things in Roadcraft that they can't do that you can do in Snowrunner. I feel like they completely like overhauled the engine or something, or dumbed it down. In some areas it looks like it got dumbed down. I don't like in Roadcraft, you can't even like go to high or go from all-wheel drive, diff lock. No, you can't change any gears. There's no gearing. It's kind of silly. It's just like automatic or nothing. I haven't played Mud Runner in years. Doesn't Mud Runner only have one map, or was that Spin Tires? Because I remember Spin Tires, man, that was like 11 years ago, 2014. War Thunder, the one-shot simulator. I used to love War Thunder. I played it like back in 2015, and that was before tanks, boats, all that stuff. And it was just World War I planes and World War II planes. There was no Vietnam. What is it at now? The Cold War? Like, or don't they have like F-16s and F-18s now and stuff? It's a different pace, but a good game. I'm gonna have to give Roadcraft another try, because I only gave it an hour, and I ran into a bug and I uninstalled it and refunded it. I rage quit pretty much. And I didn't like how it looked. Everything looked plasticky and like melted wax. Let's see how much fuel we have. But I'll give it a shot, because I like physics. I do want to watch all the physics with the sand and all that stuff. And I wanna use the steamroller. Yeah, adjustable tire pressure. Yep. I wouldn't mind a map with sand where we had to use paddles and stuff, and if you for some reason didn't have paddles, you could like, you know, put some pressure out. Because God, you can take it down to like what, 10 psi all the way, I think. 1,000 hours in War Thunder, that's a long time. It's a good game and it looks great. It's amazing how much they've kept up on the graphics. Folding trailers are coming back in season 16. You're lying. Don't you lie to me. HD Customs, are you lying to me? Oh. Oh, is there? In Expeditions? I didn't know that either. I haven't tried Expeditions. Expeditions is pretty much just a scouting game, huh? I didn't try it because I took the word of a lot of people who love Snowrunner and said, don't even waste your time. They're coming back in season 16. Wow. That's gonna be cool. Come on. Let's see how good these tires do without being chained up. You know what's, I find it really silly that chain tires don't do good in mud in this game, because in real life, chains on tires are absolutely amazing in mud. Yes. Skirt. Damn, my throat is so dry from that fire. I'm moving out of state. What state should I move to, guys? I'm done with California. Oh, I gotta be on the other side, huh? God. I was about to go use the bathroom. It's okay. We'll creep over there. No, I should be able to put them here. God, has it been that long since I played? I've been making so many videos that I've forgotten how to play Snowrunner. There we go. I'm rich. In Canada. Canada's not a state. God, I'd probably have to do so much paperwork to move to Canada. I'd probably have to get a new visa. Like, I don't even know what you have to do to move to a different country, actually. It's a mid-state. No, the Zix 566A is much, not slower, but it doesn't turn as fast. It doesn't get into gear as fast. And it's bigger, I believe. But I will be right back, guys. I'm gonna take a bio break. No, 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 no. No, no. Oh yeah. I have over 100 days in War Thunder. 100 days. That's a lot of hours. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. Do you guys need to have a like ambient light on in your room when you game, especially on the computer? Like I can't be on my computer with just pitch darkness around me. I have to have like a light on behind me. I don't know, it's weird. Don't move to Canada. No, I'm being serious though. My lady really wants to move. And we're thinking about moving east. We were thinking of Texas, but it's too hot. Way too hot. Too humid. And Florida is no-go. We can't move where it's humid. She hates the heat. We want to get away from the heat. So we're thinking maybe Washington. I want to move to New York. I've been to Albany. It's freaking beautiful. Especially in the autumn when all the trees turn like orange, yellows, and reds. Oh man. Okay, guys, we are going to go get the elephant. Alright, we gotta do a poll. What truck am I using, guys? I am open arms. Oh, there's my baby. My T813. Oh, she's my baby. That's the only mod I have installed. Is the medium log rack. Utah is dry. Move to Missoula, Montana. Montana is beautiful. I wouldn't mind moving to Montana, but my girlfriend's bougie, and she has to be like near a city that will at least have sushi and like all that stuff. Honestly, I can live in a shack next to a little lake in the middle of nowhere as long as it has internet, and I'll be happy. Okay, high saddle time, boys. Should I try it with the 990? What was the other one you guys told me? You have 3,500 hours on GTA 5? Whoa, dude. I think the most hours I have on any game is probably StarCraft 2, but I can't prove that because it didn't track it back then, 2011. But I think second to that is Elite Dangerous, and then Snowrunner. The Atom. It's with the T, ATOM. But is this really a good high saddle truck? The Royal. Could you imagine me trying to use the BM17? It's a cool truck. I don't understand how this truck performs so well with these little tiny donut tires, dude. It's funny. But they're 50s. They're not that small. It's just a big truck, and 50s look small on it. But okay. I wanted to use the 4520. So if I do use the dairy, I'm going to make someone else mad. But if I don't use the Atom, I'm going to make somebody else mad. So how do we do this, guys? Division 2? I couldn't get into Division 2, and I wanted to because I love loot-based games. But I think the third person is what threw me off. I don't like third person. Oh, yeah, I wanted to use the dairy. You know, I'm gonna be using this truck this whole time. I'm gonna just stick with the dairy because I kind of had my mindset on that. Where is she? Oh, it's already out. There. Yeah. And I won't have to worry about running out of fuel. Kenworth supremacy. I guess Kenworths in real life are like the Cadillacs of trucks. Those northern states, southern Canadian provinces are so beautiful. Yes, they are, man. Like, everybody wants to come to California, like Southern California. It's not that pretty here. But we have really good weather. But it's pretty much desert. We live in the desert. Alright. Oh. Does that look like a high saddle, you guys? I'm just gonna make sure. Because I've gotten to destinations where it was a low saddle and I wanted to cry. Yeah, it's a high saddle. Okay. Kind of digging the green. The green looks cool. I would love to come to Montana. A couple years ago, we went to Colorado in the middle of winter, and I'll never go there again. I had like icicles for my testicles. It was freezing balls, dude. Like 10, 11, -0. Like, what? How do people even live in that? Kenworth is like the most reliable truck manufacturer in the US. My dream truck, W900. Yeah, I'm sure they're really expensive too in real life. Okay, let's plot our route. I keep getting distracted talking. Because I can talk for hours. Yeah, Northern Cali. Yeah, man, like Washington, Oregon. Well, no, that's where I'm dropping off. Where am I picking up again? I don't think I even have it selected. No, I do. There she is. Okay. So we're gonna come this way. I haven't used this dairy in a long time, but I think she's pretty stable. She's not tippy. Dangerous route. You guys want to take the dangerous route? Just kidding. We'll come this way. I have been to Alaska a bunch of times. I love Alaska, but I wouldn't live there. I actually met Chuck Norris in Alaska fishing for halibut. It was really cool. He's short. He's like 5'2". And that's a roadblock right there. Oh, we got a scout fuel trailer. Cool. Probably gonna have to go this way. Yeah, I did not know Chuck Norris was that short. But I'm Native American, so they might deport me to LA. No. So this looks fun. Let's do it. I'm really gonna have to be smart with that trailer, guys. I'm not gonna be able to just take any route I want. We're gonna have to be really smart. Left side between the trees. See, that's why I hate the delay, because what you're talking about is like somewhere I was 10 seconds ago. I'll go slow, so you guys just tell me if I should go somewhere else. But definitely on the way back, we're gonna have to work with each other because I can't just be taking any stupid route back because that trailer is heavy. And this truck isn't as modern as I thought. I thought this was a pretty modern truck, but going by the interior, it looks like something from the 80s. But I do love the rear steering. Yeah, dude, post all the slop, man. You guys, everybody should have their own YouTube channel. Just post anything. You never know. Honestly, that first video that I posted that got 120,000 views, I like put no effort into it at all. Now they're called giraffes. That's funny. Oh man, I miss Chuck Norris jokes. I miss the old internet. I don't know how old are you, how old all you guys are. God, I can't talk. But I really miss the old internet where it was just like still images and memes. You have so many games, just post all of them. I was thinking about making a separate channel that just has just random games. Because I play like Cyberpunk, I play a lot of indie games too. I like bullet hell games. Things from American Truck Simulator. Ready or not, sir? Oh man, I tried Truck Simulator. It's just too... I don't know how people can play that on hours and hours, dude. Just going in one direction, like just on a flat road. Yeah. But I can see how it could be like therapeutic. Oh yeah, importing from Switch, yeah, I can see where that would be a pain. And any console. That's why I do everything on the PC. You post on your other channel sometimes? Do we have any strictly PC guys in here? Or are you guys pretty much on the Switch and console? It's almost 9 o'clock already? Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun. Alright. Oh, this truck's so heavy. We'll see how we do here. We might just fall straight through this ice. Like Titanic. I'll never let go. Has there been any good movies lately? Me and my lady went and saw the new Jurassic Park. It was okay, I guess. Nothing beats the first one, but it just felt rushed and it felt shallow. And a lot of it didn't make sense. Console and PC? Yeah, I miss my PlayStation. Only because I miss Gran Turismo. And I missed Detroit Become Human, but it's on PC now. Nintendo DS. Yeah. Man. I loved the Game Boy Color, man. Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Oh, I got this a long time ago. God, when do you get this truck, guys? It's like in really early season. I forget. I've had this truck for years. But it's not really a truck I've used a lot, and it's a lot more capable than I remember it being. But that could have been because when I was using trucks around the time that I was using all the Zix and stuff, like the super OP trucks, anything that I tried was like, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. The Ministry of Urgental Manly Warfare is an amazing movie. Sounds interesting. Oh my god. I was going 1 mile an hour. What's a good movie I saw just recently? Well, I rewatched it, but The Imitation Game, the movie about the Enigma from World War II, such a good movie. Oh man, this is getting deep. Let me see if I can grab something here. Come on. One of the downfalls of having a really heavy truck. Come on, baby. Nope, not gonna happen. See if I can get my front wheel up on some of this. No, it looks like I'm just cutting through. There we go. Oh, we saw the trailer for the Tron movie. It looks really good, actually. It looks good. It doesn't look like it's super cheesy or anything. HX20. Yep. Hitting a pebble, losing half your suspension, of course. But you know what? It evens itself out because sometimes I'll run into stuff and in the back of my mind I'll be like, yeah, I should have probably tore out my entire suspension right there and nothing happened to me. So sometimes you thank the glitch gods. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna put on the Discord too, to where like if you guys are bored and you want to do a different playthrough, like let's say you were in a tournament or you're stuck on an island and you had to play Snowrunner for the entire year that you're stuck there, but you can only choose 10 trucks, and you have to make a list of the 10 trucks you would take. No more, no less. Have to take 10 trucks. And I want to see like what everybody's choice would be. And maybe even like put a tier on it too, like from number 1 to 10 being favorites at least, or whatever. All the Vorongrads are amazing trucks. I like the Voron D. It's not the best Voron, but I like the squeaky suspension, and I like the way it looks. Yeah, like if you had to choose, like let's say someone came up to you and said, guess what, Snowrunner's doing an update and they're deleting every single vehicle except these 10, but you could pick which 10 stayed, and you had to use those 10 trucks for the rest of your life. What would they be? It died? That sucks. I hate when my internet dies. I feel like there's something empty inside of me when the internet dies. I don't know what to do with myself. Just kidding, I know what to do. Go bug my lady. 10 Tatra 805s. Nope. You can't do doubles. And maybe I'll do a thing where you can pick one mod. Like maybe you can pick one add-on mod and maybe one modded truck. But then again, there's some trucks that are just stupid OP that are mods. Tons of snow. There really isn't much to look at in this map, guys. She lasted 2 weeks. It happens. I've been through a lot of relationships in my life. And you know what's crazy is when you run into the right one, you don't even have to try or do anything. It just happens. It's like second nature. But you can ask any guy that's in a relationship. I bet you there's tons of times he wished he was single because it's work. It's so much easier, you know, just to take care of yourself, but it's always nice to have somebody around. Especially when you meet somebody that likes the same stuff as you, because I was married once and we were completely opposites. We didn't like anything of the same thing. And they say opposites attract, and I kind of don't believe that. Because when you don't have anything in common, You're 12, yeah. You need to be riding your bike. Do kids even ride bikes anymore? I never see kids out riding their bike. And you know what's crazy? I don't see kids with casts on. I remember going, like when I was young, everybody had casts. Everyone was breaking their arms or skateboarding and breaking their legs and walking around on crutches. I don't see any kids with casts on. Like when you go to the store, nothing. You love riding your bike? I don't know, maybe it's just me or where I live, but I just remember seeing so many people, kids with casts. And that you'd have all your friends like mark up on it with Sharpies and stuff, but I don't see that anymore. You enjoy the single, Malachi? Yeah, you enjoy the single life? It has its perks. Just like anything in life. Being with someone has its perks. Being single has its perks, you know. Because when you're with somebody, you know, you have to keep that other person in mind, you know. You can't be selfish. When sometimes you want to be, but if I didn't have her, I wouldn't have anyone to like go try new food with. I mean, I would, but and she loves going on cruises, and I like going on cruises. Love cruises. You guys ever been on a cruise? So awesome. It's a floating city with a whole casino in it. You play blackjack. Well, not if you're 12, but your legs are jacked. Dude, I don't know if you guys still do what I used to do as a kid, but we put pegs on the back, and we'd put bear claw pedals on it. Like literally just solid steel bear claw. And if you slipped off, your shins were done. Taking chunks out of your shin. You got seasick? Yeah, everyone gets seasick at first, but if you do enough cruises, your body like acclimates to it. I am not trusting that. Nope. Guys, this is gonna be brutal carrying this trailer. I'm gonna have to do a fuel run too. I'm gonna have to bring out a Scout or something with a tank on the back. This truck's doing really good. And these tires are super wide. Super wide. Aftermarket pedals. Oh yeah, those will still mess you up. The plastic aftermarket ones. The plastic ones will mess you up. The metal ones will mess you up. Yeah, I hurt myself on my bike a lot. We would build ramps out of like wood. We'd go out to the fields where they're building new houses, and we would make dirt ramps and stuff. Like 3-4 foot tall, getting like 6 foot of air. And then we moved on to mountain bikes with suspension. That was the shizness. Oh God. Need water. Oh guys, I've cut soda practically completely out of my life. I might have like one soda every 2 weeks, and I feel so much better. Oh, aluminum. Yep, those will jack you up too. Aluminum's light. Yeah, there's some bikes that are so light. Oh guys, I think I'm in trouble. This is not going to be good. Let me back up here and think about this. I mean, this is the only way. I'm just gonna hug the corner. Cookie. That shit's so deep. Let me try to come out here. Go center real quick. Let's see what it's like right here. "16-speed mountain bikes?" Yeah, man. Dude, you can go so fast on those things. I feel like I was getting up to like 40 miles an hour on those things. Especially going downhill, you're like in 16th gear, just pedaling as fast as you could, flying. God bless America. It's like I can't go any slower. But I am going through like ice that's hard as rock, so it kind of makes sense. Okay, we're not doing that bad. I thought it was gonna be worse. I thought I was just gonna sneak in or sink into this stuff. There we go. The top 5 trucks, base game up to phase 4. Definitely the White Western Star. And now, oh my, was it, did I say 153? Oh my. Alright, man, have fun with your slop. Your extra sloppy joes. Ooh, sloppy joes. I haven't had those in a while. But yeah, the International 5070 now. I really like that truck now. The Dan. I really like the Dan. Man, that's a hard question. Because that's already 3, and I like so many. I was thinking about just... No, absolutely not. High school senior. Do you think that's mind-boggling? The day you graduate, you'll blink, wake up, and you'll be like 30. With kids, maybe. Every year after high school, exponentially went faster and faster and faster every single year. And it hasn't slowed down. It blows my mind. Kenworth 963. Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta change my USB real quick. And you said the Kenworth 963. There we go. That's another thing I need to quit is vaping. Vaping is a bad habit. I like the 963. I thought it's actually not as OP as I thought it would be. It is terrible, absolutely terrible going uphill. But it's a good truck. And everyone keeps telling me that it's really good with its stock tires. I need to try that. But aren't they all-terrain? 47 and yeah, confirm that. Yeah, man. It just every year is just faster and faster. And for some reason, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's our smartphones. I don't know if it's just my age, a combination of both, or a triple combination, because once COVID hit, from 2000, like late 2019 to 2025 now, it just felt like lightning fast, like speed of light. Like before I was going like the speed of sound, and these past 5 years, it's just, I don't even know where time went. And you think you would retain more information because nobody was working, you were sitting at home. I don't know. Maybe they're putting something in the water. It really can't go uphill. I don't even know how you guys use it, like with a full load going uphill. And it's kind of funny, they give it to you in British Columbia, which is like the most hills of any map. I'm gonna have to check the statistics on those all-terrains, because I find that interesting. Just flew by, right? Like different than the years. Everything changed from COVID. I see it at the store. I see it in people. Something happened. A very interesting time. You have returned? Dang, you did that slot quick. Alright. God, I don't know how you guys use automatic. Do you guys go just from low to reverse like this? Or do you guys stay in automatic like this? It takes too long for it to transition gears. I just do this, and then I just throw it like this. And it's instant. Yeah, man, that was lightning fast. 963 tires, or 16... They're only 1.0 mud? Huh, I wonder why everyone's telling me to use them, but... Maybe they're super wide or something. But those stats don't really impress me, to be honest. Okay, turning the engine off and plotting our route, guys. Oh boy. I'm gonna switch to mouse and keyboard for this. Oh my god, sensitivity is crazy. I'm trying to avoid ice as much as possible. Because you guys know, it's probably gonna have to come through here. No. Through here. And then... They're shorts. You get shorts done really quick. My shorts take me about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Depends on how much I have to record. They're slimmer. Well, I'm gonna have to check them out to see what everyone's talking about. Because there's a couple people in the comments saying like, "Oh, you gotta use the tires it comes with." I don't think I have any choice but to go through ice. Are there any contracts to fix these bridges? Let's see. Nope, people are already raging that you can't fix them. Oh, that sucks. Oh no, this guy's saying there is. The Fellowship of the Ring. Oh no, the Fellowship of the Road? Should we have waited to do this, guys? Because I kind of thought it was interesting that they would let you get the truck that early. So you can fix these. What do you guys think? Should I try to get this trailer over there to get the elephant? Or should I just do it the right way? And fix the bridges? I had a feeling that was going to be the case. Fix the bridges first. Yeah, I agree. But you know what I'll do? I'll keep the dairy hooked up. So now we know we have this good to go. Okay. So, but these bridges, not bridges, these tasks were locked. So we gotta find the chain. Earthquake? Oh god, guys, I thought an earthquake was coming. You can hear them coming, but it was just people going crazy on the stairs. God, I'm all like jumpy about them. We had 3. They'll give me hell. Took me a while to fix the southern bridge in Austria. Alright, let me see the... I'm gonna have to start here. This requires saddle high as well. Okay. There's no rush. Alright. Another saddle high, guys. What should be my next saddle high? It's a P12. I like the P12. I don't know why people talk so much crap on the P12. I know it's not as powerful. You can't fix the one with the ship. I was thinking that, Joshua. It just looks like one you can't fix. It just looks like a lost cause. But you can fix this one. That is crucial. I would love to fix this one immediately. Warehouse access. Do you remember which one it was? Warehouse. I'm gonna need the warehouses too. I'm gonna need it all, guys. Let's just start with this one. Screw it. Or let's try an easier one because it's already getting late. Let's do one where we can do quick. Because I do have to get off soon. I have to be up early. Alright, hi. Bye. Hi, bye. Four bricks, 2 slabs. So that's 8 slots. And that's just from here to there. That's not bad. Let's do this one. At least one run. And for this, maybe... You know what I haven't used in a really long time? And I think it would do good on this map. Dude, I gotta move this out of the way. Because I'm gonna bring out the twin steer. What do you guys think? Good old twin steer. Where's she at? There she is. Alright, Joshua, thanks for the help, man. My streams normally, well, this is only my, what, guys, 3rd stream? They're normally going to be around 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's my goal. It's just my family's been in town, so it's been like all over the place, and I've been coming on late. But I'm trying around 2 p.m. Maybe even sooner. And I might even do 2 streams a day, who knows? Split them up. But when my Discord's up, I'll have my whole schedule, so you guys will know for sure. Is this the truck Custom hates? I forget which one Custom said he hates. No, Custom hates the white Western Star, I think. I think he said white Western Star. But a lot of people hate this truck. I hated this truck at first, only because it takes you forever to unlock the all-wheel drive, and by the time you get it, you've like forgotten about the truck. But this truck should have no problem getting through the ice. 63-inch tires, huge tires. And I wish this truck had a crane, but that's okay. This way wasn't too bad, actually. Wait, that's a gateway. That's not a pickup, guys. I'm an idiot. Oh, you know what? Even better. The burlack's right here. Let's just scout. I didn't even know we had access to the gateway. Let's go check out the other side. Flipping over on this truck? Yeah. But I don't do too bad with it. And it's a glorified teeter-totter as well. But yes, it can be very tippy. You just gotta go really slow. Look at that, that worked out. Maybe we'll go get a couple watchtowers and then call it a night. And then you guys will catch me earlier in the day too when I'm more awake. It's been a long day. Let's hope I don't flip over on this one either, because this thing's very tippy. But this thing's unstoppable. And I prefer the stock transmission on this over the high range. I mean, unless I was on like straight paved roads, I'd get the high range. I wish you could use the flip up fifth wheel hitch. That would be cool for the high saddle. There's a lot of things I wish in this game. I wish you could like unlock things in the game to where you can put mounts on trucks, so you can like put roof racks on any truck you want. You just have to unlock it and like install the parts, because like technically how hard is it to put a roof rack on something, you know? And somebody in the comments, either, I think it was last night, said that these tires pretty much have chain ratings, like chain tire ratings. Dang, we have 34 people in here? Oh my god. It's very consistent. Like that too, yeah. How hard is it to weld an extra tank? I've seen trucks in real life where they weld a whole another 100 gallons on the other side. Just run a line with a switch. But would that affect the balance of the game or whatever? But I don't think it would. I mean, if you really love a truck, maybe they didn't want to take away from the fact that you need to have like rescue vehicles and stuff. But I mean, even if they made it to where you can add an extra like 30 gallons, you know, that'd be cool. One thing I adore about the trailers in Snowrunner is the wheels. Tell me about it, dude. The wheels. Like, this is an off-road game, and they don't even give you the option to find off-road trailers. It's very silly. Oh, guys, I can't afford this. Aftermarket endgame mods, hell yeah. Put a spoiler on the back. Shit, I'm just kidding. But no, there's a lot of cool things they could do. But no, honestly, Joshua, I don't understand that either, man. It baffles my mind. That's why I don't mind downloading mods like the off-road trailers, because it's just silly that they don't have that. It reminds me of those. Have you guys ever seen on TV those trucks that pull the dead weight? That's what it feels like. Okay. We're not in Kansas anymore. It's a whole new world. Oh, damn. Seems about just as big here. Do you guys like the maps with 4 regions, or do you like the ones with 2? I like them both. It depends. As long as the 4 map ones or the 4 region ones aren't just adding a bunch of extra fluff and there's enough to do, I like them. My messages don't show up? What do you mean they don't show up? I can see yours. And now they do? Huh. Was it your internet? Because you said your internet went out. Like, I'm okay with Dawn being a 2 region map. Oh, here we go. The trees of steel. You guys remember that route, that tree that was sideways in Amur? On that one side route that you had to take a bunch of times? God, I hated that thing. It seems easier to see on this side of the map. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, 2 regions, you definitely get to know the area way quicker. Looks like I'm gonna head up this way. Good morning, Camber Courtney. Oh, hey, Courtney. Is it morning time? Is it a trip that people in the world go to bed right when people wake up? The world's always moving. Of course, there's a thing here. Metal beams, service spare parts. I don't have any trucks over here. If I had a truck over here, I'd just grab those real quick and bring them over, but I'd have to bring a truck all the way from the garage. Not tonight. Can I get around this thing? Doesn't look like it. I mean, maybe, because Amur was the 4th map, and yeah, they really made a hard map. And then eventually they made Tennessee. I don't know if they got lazy there, or I don't know what they were thinking there. Or maybe they were trying to turn towards more of a racing aspect. I don't know. I wish I could zoom out more. That's probably a no-go. I'm gonna have to check though, because I can't tell. This thing sure is clunky. Still can't tell. Alright, let's see. I just want to see the grade of the slope. If it's like over 15 degrees, oh no, that's a no-go for sure. Alright, I might just park it, guys. Let's just get this up here. So when we get that cleared, we can just scout more. So now we have the high trailer hooked up to the coils. Now we know all about this over here. Yeah, they shouldn't have tried racing in this game. It's just not meant for that. You want to see my settings? Like my graphics settings? I pretty much have everything just maxed out, except anti-aliasing. Everything's on ultra. Well, I turned shadows down because someone told me last night that's why my textures weren't loading, but everything's on extra. Ultra. Tree limbs on this game are made out of steel. Titanium. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna turn around. There's another route we can take real quick, because the tower's right there. I'm gonna get that tower and then I'm gonna get off, guys. But I have to at least achieve something. Ooh. Oh, I meant to look how heavy this thing is. I don't know how heavy this truck is. Probably pretty heavy. Those tires probably weigh a lot. And it's pretty cool that this game incorporates the weight of the tires. My favorite region of all time. All time. I have to be careful answering that question because nostalgia kicks in. Because back in the day when I got to Tamir, I absolutely loved Tamir because I love like the jungle swamp aspect. But if I had to pick my favorite, man. Like logistics wise, like geography wise, and like the way it looks and feels, I honestly have to go with British Columbia. I like the weather there, I like the rain, I like the hills. Yeah, I'd have to say British Columbia. And I know it's like a super easy map, but I'm going off like aesthetics. It's really easy to look at and it's fun. It's just a fun map. Oh, that's why I need moderators, huh, guys? Yeah, British Columbia. And I really like Scandinavia as well. It's the only snow map I like. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, I am not a fan of this map at all so far. It's just so barren and boring. Everything's just snow. Like, why can't they make a map like British Columbia that's super hard? You know, why does it have to be all the snow maps that are like the most boring to look at but the hardest to complete? Ontario is cool too. Just too many water missions. But Ontario is beautiful, especially on the other region with the sunsets and stuff. The sunset there is amazing. It looks so cool. I agree. Ontario is awesome. It's just those water missions, man. Oh, good heavens. That's probably going to be a mess right there. Yeah, just ignore him. I'm not even going to acknowledge him. Just like, I don't know if you guys remember back in COVID and stuff, where you had to do Zoom calls all the time. Remember all the Zoom bombs and stuff? God, that was so annoying. Yukon had good music. You know what? I need to go and listen to all the music on the Snowrunner maps because I always muted the music and played my own. But Yukon's a good map too. That's a medium to hard difficulty map. Maine was hard. I don't know why I struggled so hard in Maine. Maine was so hard for me. It was that icy road on the second region. That road was brutal. But yeah, I do need to go check out the music. Maybe I'll download like the entire Snowrunner soundtrack from every map and just compile it into one track and like play it in the background while we play, so we can just all hear the whole thing. Kola was hard too. I think I only played Kola once. Kola was also a snow map. That's why it's not ringing that much of a bell to me. Is that a H2? What? This is taking me back to Alaska, guys. Total Alaska vibes. Austria is beautiful too. A lot of the new maps, they've really improved the graphics. Like if you guys go back, I even noticed it here with this map. If you go back to Alaska and compare it to this, Alaska's all washed out and blurry. They really improved on it. I wish I can just get out and go fishing right now. Make a campfire. Wouldn't that be cool? Alright, let's get this tower. I'm getting tired. Of course. It's gonna look like this. I might have more luck on the left side over there. Definitely. All has that calming music. I like calming music. Someone on Steam was complaining about a recent season that had really bad music. They were really disappointed about it. Was there a recent one that had pretty bad music? And there's no vocals, right? It's just all instrumentals. You want to plow a field? You flipped in space? Yeah, that's a bug. Yeah, you'll go to outer space. This game can be Kerbal Space Program sometimes when you release the Kraken. Is what we call it. Speaking of plowing, that'd be cool if you can do snow plowing. They'll probably do that in Roadcraft. Or snow blowers, that'd be cool. You're just blowing snow like 300 feet in the air. It has boring music. It's Austria. They probably have like the dulcimer playing or something. Like Renaissance music. I don't know. I've never even thought about that. I've never actually listened to the music. Cool. A mountain trail. Hey guys, look. This map is so much different than the other one. Not. Just more of the same. Is Quebec like all snow? Is it like Russia, or is it like, you know, have seasons? There's a trailer there. Five finger death punch? Whoa, man. That's going back in time. Yeah, I'm not familiar with it either. But looks like more of the same. Chemical waste disposal. Well, guys, I think that's where we're going to end it tonight. I was really hoping to get more done, but this map has seemed to be very unforgiving. So, tomorrow, it's Friday. And then it's Saturday and Sunday. And I'm hoping over the weekend, knowing me, I might just do a whole 8-hour stream. I'm crazy like that. Or split it up into two sections, but it's gonna be fun. The most offensive thing is that it took me 15 minutes to get this field each time. That's enough for today. Yeah, this is like a Mur. It's a very slow pace crawl. Not really exciting. It might not even be the best map to start streaming with, to be honest, especially if new players come and watch this. I'm honestly thinking I might just need to start back off in Michigan. What do you guys think? Alright, HD. Because I'll be honest, I'm not really having that much fun in this map so far. I mean, I get it, it's hard. I know what hard is in Snowrunner. I've done it. I'd rather have a more entertaining stream than just crawling around in the snow. I don't know. I'll get up the Discord and we just got like decide there. Maybe I'll do one more stream of this. Maybe it'll pick up once I get those bridges fixed. What was that cough drop commercial? Ricola. Was it? I think that was it, yeah. Ricola. Yes, absolutely in hard mode. I would play no other way. I'm actually going to start in hard mode, but it'll be in New Game Plus, but it's going to be even harder than hard mode because I put up my fuel to like 6 times. 4 or 6 times more expensive. And trailers will be at 30%, trucks will be at 30%. No, trucks will be at 50. We won't make it too hard. But I'm only doing New Game Plus because honestly, I've watched streams where people play at night and it's just, you can't see shit. It's just not good for streaming, so. Hey, Bryson. Will do. Thanks, guys. Courtney, I know you just got here, but thanks for coming in. I'm planning on being on tomorrow at like 1 or 2 p.m. Maybe even earlier, who knows. Maybe I'll do like a 5-hour stream. So the longer I'm on, the more chance I have to see you guys. So that'll be fun. But we'll figure it out. By the end of the stream tomorrow, we'll figure out if we want to continue on this map or just start the whole game over. But anyways, guys. Oh, and I noticed I can't just end the stream. I have to wait a little bit because I noticed I'll hit end stream and it would cut off like the delay, the 30 seconds. So I wouldn't even hear myself saying goodbye to you guys and stuff on the stream. But I love you guys. See you tomorrow. But anyways, guys. Oh, and I noticed I can't just end the stream. I have to wait a little bit because I noticed I'll hit end stream and it would cut off like the delay, the 30 seconds. So I wouldn't even hear myself saying goodbye to you guys and stuff on the stream. But I love you guys. See you tomorrow. But anyways, guys. Oh, and I noticed I can't just end the stream. I have to. Why isn't it ending? Like, I'm still here, huh? Because I had to set up a whole new system and my normal end stream process is not working. Wait a little bit because I end but stream. Anyways, guys. Oh, and I noticed I can't just end the stream. I have to